Hello and welcome to the Pup Mommy. This is a channel where I share my practical hands-on experience of everything that I've learned, including my mistakes, in owning, loving, and caring for dogs for over 30 years. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to be talking about breeds that I think might be good for families. And in this video, this is the first of a two-part series. In this particular video, I'm going to be looking at small breeds and medium-sized breeds. And then in part two of the video series, I will be tackling the large breeds and the giant breeds, because there are a lot of families out there who really love big dogs, including me. Now, I want to do a lay of the land first before I get into what breeds I'm kind of suggesting, recommending. And the lay of the land say this: if you are bringing a dog into your family, I am very cognizant of the fact that it has to be a breed and a dog where your children are going to be safe and secure, and they're going to be comfortable and happy. At the same time, when you decide that you're going to bring a dog into your family, it's also incumbent upon you, if you have children, that they are old enough to understand that a dog is a beloved family member, to be treated with love, kindness, care, and respect. If you have smaller children that can't quite understand that yet, then maybe this is not the time to bring a dog into your family. Being honest here. Now, my second piece of lay of the land is my criteria for how these dogs got on my list. Now, the definitions are in the description section. Now, let's move on and I'll get into my listing of dogs. These are the small breeds that I think might be pretty good for families. These breeds are going to be about 25 pounds or less. So in alphabetical order, here are the breeds I'm thinking that would be good for you. Number 1 is the Bichon Frise. Number 2, Boston Terrier. 3, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. 4, the Coton du Tulear. 5, the Lagotto Romagnolo. And number 6 is the miniature Schnauzer. Well, that's quite a list. Yes, it is. There's something like a little bit of something on there for everyone. So let me go through them kind of individually. First of all, you've got the Bichon Frise, and let's take the Coton du Tulear, which is not as well known as the Bichon, but I will say I was at the vet yesterday, and I was going through this listing with her, and she has a couple clients that have Cotons, so they're out there. Now, the Bichon has more of a hypoallergenic coat, whereas the Coton does not. It's more like a little cottony type coat. Both of these breeds are adorable. They're very happy-go-lucky. The Coton is very like a little robust, sturdy dog. They love an active playtime, but at the same time, they also love to cuddle. They're easy to train. They're easy to maintain. They're just people pleasers, and they will come in at the range of about 11 pounds to about 18 pounds. With the grooming, you do a short clip on your Bichon, and you can also do a nice kind of clip on the Coton as well. The next dog that I'm looking at is the Boston Terrier. I put this in there because I am subjective, I am opinionated, and I grew up with Bostons. From the time I was 6 years old, all my dog loaning life, I've had a Boston in my crew. They're quirky little dogs, they're funny little dogs, they have unique personalities, they're ball and toy warriors. They can run around the backyard, or they love to cuddle next to you on the sofa or the chair, and they're just lovely little dogs. Now, in the warm, humid weather, because Bostons are brachycephalic, you have to be a little careful. But then in warm, humid weather, a lot of dogs don't like doing much of anything in hot, warm, humid weather. But I will say this as well. There's the Bostons with the smooshed in face, which is breed standard. And now we're beginning to see Bostons that have more of the elongated muzzle, which according to a lot of vets, they like better because it allows them to breathe better. So that's the little Boston Terrier. They will probably come in at anywhere between 18 to 25 pounds. Another dog that I like is the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Now, this is a beautiful dog to look at. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's also one of these dogs that is very loving, very affectionate, very eager to please, and it's just adorable. And the thing is with the Cavaliers also, don't mistake it for being a very fragile dog, because this dog is also also very active in agility circles. This dog has a wavy coat, so it's going to need some maintenance, but it is a very loving, affectionate dog. And this dog is probably going to come in at around 13 to 18 pounds. The other dog that I like also is one probably that you have not really heard of. It was recognized by the AKC in the 2015. And that is the Lagotto Romagnolo. It is a dog that comes from Italy, or originated in Italy, and it was known for hunting truffles. Now, this dog is going to be weighing in at roughly about 25 to 30 pounds. It also has a hypoallergenic. It's, more a dog that doesn't quite shed. You might like that. You might like it for that. It's a dog that can live in the country, and it's a dog that can live in an urban apartment. It's an active dog, but it's not a hyper dog. The dog is, I would say, it's a member of the sporting breed. It needs its exercise, and it definitely enjoys that type of mental stimulation. So if you like to have, it will really enjoy those interactive dog toys, and it will really be a really nice, cute dog if you want to, take it out in an urban area for a walk, if you want to put it in the backyard. It's a dog that's generally also healthy, and it is a dog that also is really quite intelligent, which makes it easier to train because it catches on very quickly. And then the final dog that I have in the small breed category is the miniature Schnauzer. And a lot of people love this dog. And it's a smart dog. It's a friendly dog. It gets along with family members, with children. It's got a wiry coat, so that makes it it needs a daily brushing to look its best. They have a medium energy level, and it's a great dog for whether you live in the city or you live in the country. Trainability, it's easy, it's eager to please, it's a smart dog. It learns very quickly, and the dog is going to probably weigh in at somewhere between 11 and 20 pounds. So that's my listing of my recommendations or suggestions if you're looking for a family dog that, again, ticks the boxes of the criteria that I mentioned before. Now, moving on to the medium-sized breeds, what I'm looking at the Boykin Spaniel, the English Springer Spaniel, the Keeshond, throw in the Nova Scotia Duck-Tolling Retriever, and the Whippet. Okay, how did these dogs get onto my list? Well, the next dog I like is the Boykin Spaniel. And the Boykin Spaniel is also a very affectionate, loyal, happy dog. It's known for its beautiful chocolate brown coat and its soulful eyes. It's a dog that is a wonderful sport companion. It's from the sporting breed, but yet at the same time, it's not a hyper dog. It's a dog that's generally is a healthy dog, has a medium wavy coat, and they're very intelligent dogs. They're easy to train, and they're roughly about 40 pounds. Really a nice compact sized dog. The other dog that I like also that's a spaniel is the English Springer Spaniel. And another neighbor of mine has an English Springer and also owns a Brittany. And these dogs are lively dogs. They're intelligent. They're also fun and great with children. Love to run around. But keep in mind with the English Springer that you've got two lines. You've got the bench bred, which is more conformation, and then you've got the field bred, which is more for performance and for hunting and waterfowl. So if you decide that you're going to go the route of a Springer Spaniel, make sure that you find the breeder that's going to give you the right version of the spaniel that you want, because there is a difference in look and in structure of the dog. So keep that in mind. The dog is probably going to weigh in at about 40 to 50 pounds, and the coat you're going to need grooming about good brushing once a week. The next dog is for people who happen to like the Spitz style breed. If people like Huskies, that people like Samoyeds, this is the breed is the Keeshond. It is the national dog, I believe, of the Netherlands. It is a Spitz breed style dog. It's got a cute little fox face. Is affectionate, it's a sweet dog. Again, gets on very well. It ticks the box of affectionate with the family, good with children. They really are, they love their people. They're highly trainable dogs. It's just a lovely breed. Yes, there's a lot of them with all that fur. So it's definitely something that you're going to have to look at maintenance-wise, whether or not you want something like that. But there are a number of people that just, don't mind the brushing, don't mind the grooming, because it's all in the personality of the dog and that they love this particular breed. This is a breed that's roughly going to weigh in at about 40 pounds. It's a good outdoor dog, activity level is great, and at the same time, indoor, chills as well. And another dog that I like, that I put in here that's a little bit more for the active side of the family, of people who really like a jogging buddy, like a hiking buddy, like a running buddy. If you're into sports, the dog is going to be wonderful in the backyard and is also going to be wonderful in the water and in the woods. And that is the Nova Scotia Duck-Tolling Retriever, also commonly known as the Tulear. This is the smallest of the retriever breeds. It is compact, but yet, I'll tell you what, it is still a powerful dog, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to, run over people. But I would say this is more of a dog that I would say if you have older children. All right, I don't necessarily think that this is a great dog for tiny babies and toddlers. This is not that type of dog. Because it's got a medium to a little bit medium high energy level, because it is a hunting dog. It is a sporting dog. So you have to keep that in mind. I included this dog on my list because it's very smart, it's intelligent, it's easily trainable. It's really quite a beautiful dog. And people who have had Tulears swear by them, because it is a wonderful dog. It is eager to please. It loves its people. It's fast. It's not hyper fast, but it's got good deal of energy. And if you like to tear around and you like to jog, and as I say, you like to run and all that, this is the dog for you. It's just a great dog. So the last dog on my list is the Whippet. And the Whippet, I think, is sometimes an overlooked, underrated dog. The dog is very sweet, it's very calm, it's sensitive, it's affectionate. It's a really great dog for a family that has a lot of adults in there, because it likes to cuddle up and sit next to you. It's a real people-friendly dog. Yes, it's active, so if you like to go out and you like to take that walk around the block, that's going to be just fine for that Whippet. And at the same time, I would rather have a fenced backyard, or recommend to you that you have a fenced backyard rather than an invisible fence, because it is a sight hound. And while it doesn't have a super high prey drive, you don't want to run the risk of the dog going through, seeing something and then going through and taking the zip from the invisible fence and going through. So this dog is a smooth-coated dog. It is an intelligent dog, so it's going to learn very quickly. It's just a good all-around nice dog. So with that, I'm going to close this video, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I'm very curious as to what your comments are going to be. I know that there are some people who want to know, well, why wasn't this dog on here? Why wasn't that dog on here? Well, in some cases, if I feel that the dog is overly barky, or if the dog is overly stubborn, or if the breed is overly super more highly energetic, I'm going to save that for another video. But I want to say thank you very much for watching. I do so appreciate it. Don't forget to click and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. If you need help finding the right dog for you and your family, I'll leave my information in the description section as well. And again, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.